That same winter storm may be to blame for a fiery train derailment in rural West Virginia. The highly flammable Bakken crude on board is still burning more than 24 hours after dozens of tankers went off the tracks, sending huge fireballs into the sky. 2 towns were evacuated, but no one was seriously injured. As Aarti explains, it's another reminder of the huge risks of carrying crude by rail.
Through the night, a massive fire continued to burn. Thick smoke covered 2 small West Virginia towns. A 109-car train carrying crude oil slid off the tracks yesterday afternoon. About a dozen cars burst into flames.
Did you get a picture of that? Man, that's hot.
When it blew up, the flames were higher than the top of the mountain, and I could feel the heat on my face.
At least 1 home was destroyed. No one died, but 1 person was taken to hospital. The governor declared a state of emergency. 1,000 people forced from their homes last night.
By that time, I was too eager to get into the car and be ready to get out of there.
The train was carrying crude from North Dakota to Virginia. It went off the tracks near Mount Carbon. 1 tanker landed in the river, causing concern about contamination. Officials shut off intake valves and warned residents not to drink the water. It's the latest incident in a series of train derailments in recent years. Last April, a train went off the tracks in Lynchburg, Virginia. In December 2013, an explosion in North Dakota. And in July of the same year in Lac-Mégantic, 47 people were killed after a train carrying crude from North Dakota derailed and exploded in the heart of the tiny Quebec town. Yesterday's derailment will no doubt put the spotlight back on rail safety in both Canada and the U.S.
The NTSB has investigated too many of these kinds of accidents, have made too many recommendations that have gone unheeded.
Federal investigators will be looking into whether yesterday's winter storm played a role in the train derailment. But there's also concerns about older tankers. The U.S. Transportation Department has asked the White House to require modifications be made to older cars to make them tougher. But the train that derailed yesterday was hauling newer model tank cars, raising questions about their safety, too. Aarti, Global News, Washington.